142 013, Duncan's favourite train. We just got off here. It's Salford Central. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 7 of the train spotting tour. So here's the entrance to Salford Central, which is quite nice and glassy, although not quite representative of the entire station. So you've got this kind of entrance hall, meh. And then this tunnel, which is actually pretty awesome. So let's go up to platform 2, and then we'll go over to platform 1. So I thought all of the trains came through here, but on the map it actually shows Salford Central as, even though geographically it's actually, yeah, weird. So, and when we came off the train at platform 1, it looked as though the other 2 platforms were abandoned. So I have a bit of a theory that there were 2 abandoned platforms which are no longer in use, so only trains heading towards Salford Central use it, and trains heading towards Liverpool do not. It clearly looks like there was a platform 3 here once. Meanwhile, a 156 has arrived into platform 1. Yeah, David. There was very clearly a former platforms 3 and 4 here, which are now closed, and the track's gone.
Look, even
the entire thing is closed off. Weird, creepy, and the line now runs behind it with the new electric wires.
Maybe this is going to be
That, my friends, is creepy. Look at that. Where was the stairway? Let's go down and have a look. But first, the 156 Super Sprinter leaves. (156.428). As you can see on the diesel line on the right, and the electric line on the left with the abandoned platforms. Let's go down and have a look. So the entrance must have been here, and in fact there is a door saying staff only, which I presume would have led up to the abandoned platform 4. I did not know that. That is very interesting. This plaque was unveiled by something to mark the completion of the first phase of redevelopment of Salford Central train station. Yeah, so redevelopment means halving the number of platforms and creating capacity problems for the future. Genius. Oh, there's also a second passageway here, where they seem to have put a disabled toilet in this arch, and a lift here. That's quite clever use of space. Use the old arch to create a disabled toilet. Very clever. These look like some kind of, I'm not sure what these are. They're not lockers. Lift pump room. Interesting. There's the other lift. It is eerie. It's a very weird station. Salford Central. Not quite the level of Manchester Terminus as its sisters Victoria and Piccadilly. And here we are, back at platform 1. 156.428 to Clitheroe arrives at platform 2. 1303 is running quite late. The band for Manchester to Victoria is made of class 150-144. Off it goes, 150-144 to Victoria. There's also a 1306, and then there's the 1316, which is what we're going to get. We're running a little ahead of schedule. We originally planned to get the 44. So now we have an extra half an hour. We might have a little break at Victoria. 142.039, Northern Rail service to, I think, was it Wigan Moorgate? No, Clitheroe. Ouch. I think Clitheroe arrives at platform 2. Meanwhile, the delayed 1306 to Manchester Victoria, also a 142, this one is 142.030, arrives. 2 paces. Fascinating. (142.030) to Victoria leaves. Meanwhile, the Clitheroe train is also about to leave. (142.039). No, it is Wigan Moorgate, not Clitheroe. Wigan Moorgate.
Apologises for this late running and the inconvenience caused.
Now waiting for the slightly late running 1316 to Stalybridge, which is going to take us to Manchester Victoria. Meanwhile, another train to somewhere.
Your attention please on platform 2. We are sorry to announce that the 1326 Northern service to Blackpool North has been cancelled.
Which one is this?
An earlier train call.
156 something bound for somewhere. It is 156-425 bound for Kirkby. So Duncan has discovered in his research that this was actually a terminus of the Manchester and Bolton Railway, and the extension to Victoria was built later on. So at first this was a terminus facing this way.
Will be the 1316 Northern.
Meanwhile, our train's about to arrive. 156-420 Northern Rail service to Stalybridge is our train out of here. It is the Lal Ratty, whatever the heck that's supposed to mean. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've enjoyed this video, good! Because you know what I'm going to say next? There's a lot more coming. It's the train spotting tour. Subscribe to me, subscribe to Duncan, and tell your friends. I'm sure your friends are all very excited about this train spotting series that you're watching. 390 Pendolino, bound for London Euston, leaves platform 976. Hello and welcome to episode 3 of the train spotting tour with your host, David Frankel, and Duncan Freeberg, who's gone to buy a drink and will be here in a few minutes. This is Manchester Piccadilly. 142.096 Pacer train to Stalybridge. We're going to Stalybridge later, but first we're going to spend some time here at Salford Crescent for the University of Salford, as the sign says there. This is episode 6. This is episode 6 of the train spotting tour.